We are back. Sorry, system crash. Someone put pineapple on a pizza. Don't know why that always happens on Tuesdays. Normally it's Prez that blows up the system. But Andrew, my final thoughts on on the Rangers Winnipeg game is, we talk about Winnipeg, and Winnipeg's going to have to win a couple series. They're going to have to make it out of the first round or they just become tagged with the same thing that Toronto gets tagged with a lot of the times, which is a good regular season team that can't win in the playoffs, can't make it past the first round. Leafs have only made it in I think 18 years to the second round once. Winnipeg last year, great season, then get bounced by Colorado, so they've got to be better in this one. They're just a team that throws out 3-4 lines and absolutely suffocates you. The Rangers aren't doing that. The Rangers were a team that was like that, but they haven't been like that this year, and that's why they're so inconsistent. I can't take them in this spot. They're not as bad as that 7-3 loss, but they've lost 3 games in a row now after back-to-back shutouts, 2 of the games going to OT. Um, it's Winnipeg for me. Whether you take them, you can split a couple units and take the puck line, and you can and the money line, and bring down the overall price that you're risking in this spot. So Jets for me. Andrew, you got some props for us. Hit us with your prop playlist.
Yeah, we got to bounce back with the props, Carm. I'm not happy about one. There was one where I feel like I need to talk to the NHL Department of Statistics because I swear Brock Nelson got an assist. I had someone tweet at me about this as well on one of the goals in the Avalanche game, and no dice. He didn't get credit with the assist. So we got to bounce back here. I got 2 props for you guys for this one. Before I get to the props, though, obviously exciting off that big win last night with the 5% play. It was a lot more sweaty than I would have liked it to be, but it's been a good couple days in the NHL, a good stretch over the season, but especially with the best bets. And I've pretty much eliminated 1% and 2% plays. We're only giving out 3, 4, and 5% plays, those best bets. I got a promo code for you guys to use, and this is a really good deal here. Last time I talked to you guys, I was giving out the first 10 people for a 30-day special, 30-day pass. This is a code, Big Bet 20. Big Bet 20 will take 20% off a 30-day or a full NHL season plus playoffs. Big Bet 20. So no savings. It's just 20% off. No dollar value. You can use it on 30-day pass or the full season, but obviously you're going to save the most and get the best bang for your buck with that full season special. Big Bet 20 is the promo code. It's a really great deal. Do recommend you guys joining me on that one. We'll continue to keep cashing these tickets, especially with the 5% plays that have gone so well all year. 2 player props. The first one is Evgeny Malkin over 1.5 shots on goal. He's hit this in 4 straight games. That number is just a discount. I mean, it says a lot about Malkin and the Penguins overall, the fact that his number is 1.5 shots on goal. Minus 120. I mean, that is shocking. Minus 120 is the number for him over 1.5 shots on goal. They're playing Vegas. They lost to Vegas 4-0 just earlier in March. They're going to have some pride. They're going to want to show up in this one. It's kind of a revenge spot right away. So we'll take Malkin over 1.5 shots on goal for the Penguins. And we're going to stick to that exact same game. And Carm, I've kind of started to fall in love with this market, the assist market. Jack Eichel's a great goal scorer, but the minus 130 for an assist is a really good number. And here's a good example. Nathan McKinnon's a great goal scorer as well, right? The guy had 2 assists yesterday and a goal, I believe. Or maybe it was just 2 assists. Good players don't just score goals, they get assists. And from the player prop market perspective, from the odds makers perspective, they're going to continuously give you good prices on players to get assists. So Jack Eichel might be a goal scorer, but tonight, looking for that guy to be a playmaker. 5 straight home games. He has at least 1 assist, Carm. Jack Eichel from the Vegas Golden Knights. And once again, guys, Big Bet 20. You guys want to join me? We just cashed that big ticket last night in the NHL. Big Bet 20, 20% off my full NHL season. All the way to playoffs, all my round bets in the NHL playoffs, my props, sides, totals, team totals, anything I release. Forget about buying daily packages. Get that deal, 20% off a 30-day or season-long package. Back to you, Carm.
All right, Andrew, wish you the best of luck with those props. A ton of games tonight in the NHL. It's a shame we could only talk about three of them, but we're going to finish off with the late one. The LA Kings at home, -190. New York Islanders +160. The Isles, the Isles lose the second of a back-to-back. They kick it off with a win in San Jose, a play that I had. And they lose 4-1 in Anaheim the next night. And now this is their third in 4 nights. They're playing the LA Kings. I would think this is supposed to be a bad spot for them as well, too, especially with the Kings coming off a big win against the Vegas Golden Knights. But Andrew, these are teams that are looking for points. And whenever I see two teams that are battling for something, I always think it's going to be a low-scoring affair. And we don't need more excuses to have to take or more reasons to take an Islanders and Kings under. This is at 5.5, and I know a lot of people don't like taking 5.5 because of those empty netters. That might not even come into play tonight to the empty netter. I like the under in this spot. I think the Isles play a defensive game. I think the Kings are a very good team at home and have played defense over that huge streak that they had going for the longest time at home, where they won. They were like something like 14-1-1 on home ice and playing some very good D. Give me the under in this one, under 5.5. Hold your nose, but these are two teams that don't score a ton of goals, and both of them are in need of points, especially the New York Islanders in that clogged up wild card race in the Eastern Conference. I'm taking the under in this one. Wouldn't be surprised if this was 2-2 heading to OT. Andrew?
That's the way you ended that, Carm. I was just about to say this might be a rare regulation play for me. And then you said it could be 2-2 going to overtime. Hopefully not this one, because that's where I'm going here is actually a rare regulation play for me for the Kings. And, it's so funny, Carm, because you know how with some teams, back-to-backs aren't as impactful. They don't affect teams as much. The New York Islanders, it might be the most perfect example of a back-to-back that we've ever seen. I had over 3.5 on Saturday night. You had a massive 5% winner on the Islanders on Saturday night. And then they just look like garbage the next day against the Ducks. Like, it is hilarious. Like, for a team to, play pretty well against the Sharks, turn around the next day and score just one goal against the Ducks. And I know the Ducks have looked a little bit better lately. They're playing with some pride. The young guys are playing well, but that doesn't really sit well with me. I don't like that very much. And yeah, sure, they're going to be motivated. They're going to be feeling, they're desperate after. But to me, I put my 5% play on the Leafs last night because they were motivated and they were desperate. But they're a good team. They're an elite team. You talk about the Islanders being motivated and desperate. It doesn't mean as much to me. So I saw the Kings -120. And here's the thing. The Kings are off that 6-5 victory. They're going to be pissed that they didn't even play well defensively. Their coaching staff and all their leadership group are going to say, guys, we won the game, but we gave up 5 goals. That's not what we should be doing. That's not what we expect on this team. So I agree with you, Carm, on the under. I think we see a low-scoring LA Kings victory. Sure, the Islanders are going to want to bounce back. The question is, do they have it in them? Because that's the thing. You know what we always say when you look at a full 82-game season, Carm? It's not as much, in my opinion, about the teams that beat the most elite teams always. It's the teams that consistently can beat the bad teams and not have letdown spots. And I always think about the Tampa Bay Lightning when it comes to those games. Nikita Kucherov is an absolute dog. This guy does not want to lose games to anybody. He's very competitive, right? He wants to beat the crap out of every bad team in the league. That's why the Tampa Bay Lightning accumulate points. The Islanders cash a 5% for you on Saturday, cash a ticket for me on Saturday, and they lose to the Ducks. They needed to win those 2 games, man. And now this is a big game for them that I don't think they can win this one either. So they're going to go 1-2, I believe, in this little road trip here. I'll take the Kings in reg -120 for my play. And I just want your thoughts on that, Carm, like on the back-to-back spots. Like some teams, it's not as automatic as, okay, second half of a back-to-back, we got to fade them. But for a team like the Islanders to put that effort forwards in second half of back-to-back, it's just unacceptable.
But Anaheim, the odd thing is Anaheim is they seem like a team that picks their spots. They're a team that comes out a ton of energy, and if they can get a lead, they continue to score. Like we saw them go into Edmonton and beat the Edmonton Oilers 6-2 when the Oilers returned from a disastrous East Coast trip. They went in there and they made it look easy in that game, and then they dropped games at home. So I think Anaheim did that to them. They took advantage of maybe some tired legs in the first period. Travel wise, it wasn't really a big travel thing going from San Jose to Anaheim. Um, you would think travel wise, it should have been an easy trip for the New York Islanders, and I thought they needed to win at least 2 out of 3, which means that they're going to have to win tonight. They're 5 points out of a playoff spot right now. A win tonight, they leapfrog a few teams, and you look at the LA Kings on 75 points, and they're 6 points up on Vancouver, who's in ninth place. On the outside looking in. So neither team can afford to drop points. It's one of the reasons why I think this is going to be a tight, low-scoring affair. And the last 2 years, this year and last year, in 3 meetings, each game has stayed under the total. The Kings won the previous game this season, I think back in December, where they went into New York and beat the Islanders 3-1. So maybe we see a similar type game. I'm going for 2-2 heading to overtime. Everyone loves overtime. Shared points is always a good thing, Andrew. Shared points. By the way, I'm going to say, completely off topic, Josh Allen, because I'm Bills Mafia. Josh Allen signs a $600 million contract. One of my friends broke it down. He makes $104 every minute for the next 6 years, Andrew. $104 every minute. So this show's been 40 minutes, or it'll be 40 minutes by the time we're done. He will have made $4,120 while we did this show. That's a pretty good income. What do you think?
Yeah, that must be nice. That must be nice to be earning that. No wonder he golfs so much, man. This guy's just making money while he's golfing in the off season. You got to love that.
Yeah.
Hopefully your Bills can make that final push, Carm, to the big game for you next year. I know you don't want to get into that right now, but they locked up their guy.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's their guy that can take them all the way.
Another good regular season team that needs to go a little farther in the playoffs. The only guy making more money than Josh Allen per minute is our producer, Dan Alexander, who's buzzing in my ear right now and says, keep this moving along, guys. So anyways, our show best bets, Andrew. First of all, guys, I have a 5% play going this afternoon in Champions League. There's a coupon for it, Champ15. Champ15 will get you $15 off that 5% play that goes this afternoon. And then I have a 4% NHL play up as part of $5 Customer Appreciation Day at WagerTalk, where you can get as many cappers as you want, $5 for their plays. These are plays that normally go for $25 or $35. You can get them for only $5 today on Customer Appreciation Day. My show best bet, Andrew, is going to go. I'm going to go back to the Winnipeg Jets. They're steaming right now. I think it's at 170, 175. Some books have it at 180 right now. You can always split that up. Split 2 units, take the money line, take the puck line on them. I think they get the job done against the New York Rangers, who are playing their 3rd and 4th nights with travel. And I think it's a bad spot for the Rangers. So Winnipeg Jets for me as the show best bet, and I'll throw it over to you for yours, and close this one out before Josh makes another $104.
Yeah, exactly. Before he keeps on making that money. Carm, good luck on the soccer play today, man. I'm jealous, man. You get to start your day off with plays, and then you have hockey plays tonight. That's what it takes, man. You got multiple plays going today, and it's a great day for you and for your subscribers. So, guys, I'm following along with Carmine's 5% play today. Go join him at his page, or better yet, get a 1-day pass, get a 1-week pass, get everything he's offering. For me, guys, that big promo code is the one that I want to mention the most. I mean, look, when I post 5% plays, I call them 5% big bets, right? We try and manage our bankroll 1 to 5% scale, but this promo code is perfect. Big bet 20, all right? 20% off 30-day pass or a full season plus playoffs package. The best way to go to sign on long-term with me right now. And we are crushing 4% plays. We are crushing 5% plays. We got looking at 2 plays for tonight. Looking forward to cashing some tickets, and you guys can get on with me long-term. This deal is only going to go on for 48 hours. So you can join me on this. We cashed that big bet last night, and it's great to cash the 5% plays, but you guys got to get on board for more plays than just the 5% plays. This promo code is the good promo code to help you guys do that. But the free play for today, which I am betting myself, this is going to be a client play, is the Devils team total over 3.5 goals plus 100 against the Columbus Blue Jackets. The Devils, they weren't looking good when Jack Hughes was injured, and they kind of were struggling to kind of play their style of hockey without him, but they finally adjusted and gotten used to life without him on the ice. And Columbus, although they're good offensively, I still don't trust this team defensively. Devils team total over 3.5 goals. And that will do it for Puck Time for today on March 11th. Best of luck to all of you guys out there watching. Please do us a favor and hit that like button. It really does help us out quite a bit. So on behalf of Carmine, I'm Andrew. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time here on Puck Time.